on, guys? About to check out this video from Sensitive Society that's speaking on this female content creator that did her parents so dirty. It's going to be like a follow-up of the video that we reacted to previously. Go and check that out if you're able to. Let's get into it. It's nasty work. Nasty work. Hit the like button. Drop some comments. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure that you check the notifications and click all so you can be verified of all the new content and reactions that I'm dropping. Also join Discord if you're able to, so you can recommend other content for me to react to. Follow me on Twitch. All right, let's get straight into this. See what's going down. See what's happening in these streets. These mean YouTube streets.
I know what some of you might be thinking. Oscar, Sans, Mr. Society, how unemployed are you? This is like your 5th video within 24, 48 hours. You have to be living the saddest life of all time. And yeah, I am. What are you, sad? Depressed?
It's your job. Ain't nothing wrong with you grinding. Ain't nothing wrong with you pumping out the entertainment for your supporters, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Unemployed? And my answer to those 3 questions are yes, yes, and yes. But enough of this therapy session. Let's just get into the content. So a few hours ago, I made this video called She's Effing Insane, where I talk about the Twitch streamer who goes by extraemily and her being not a very good person. I recommend the video. Go watch it. Long story short, the drama that pretty much inspired me to make that whole video was her not paying her parents back for college because she owed $170,000. And the Loki kind of felt like
you're rich streamer. Like you're a famous streamer that gets money. You could have been paid them back. You probably make what you owe them in like a month. Why not? I wish I could make enough money to help my mama, right? Like, and not even for no college, but just to do it, just off the strength, right? That's why I'm grinding. But it seems like these people, when it comes to a lot of these content creators, they're just selfish and toxic.
Felt pride in not paying her parents back. She was laughing about it, making jokes about it. I mean, you can watch the full video for more context. That was one of my issues, but yet another issue was her abusing the copyright system, potentially shutting down someone's Twitter account because they didn't want that clip to be shown. I don't think that's smart. I don't support that. I don't think that's very epic, so I made my video on it. As a matter of fact, Yeet actually gave me a shout out. He said another YouTuber, me, I'm that YouTuber, has joined the extraemily conversation, and then he links my channel, shows a screenshot. Appreciate the love. I gotta drop a like on that one.
That's fine.
So let's just get into her responses. Literally came out when I was sleeping like a baby, so I'm kind of late to it. But she says, I was holding off on saying something. I would like to stand up for myself. Pretty brave, if you ask me. As a matter of fact, let me get up my chair. Let me give you a standing ovation because I respect this. Standing up for yourself. I could get behind that, right? I could support that. Of course, Queen. Love this. So far, so good. Point number 1, I pay my parents in 6-month installments. It's May. The next payment is scheduled in June. My dad
never stated that. You made it seem like that one payment, and this is after you said that you wouldn't pay them back. And then you got backlash that one payment that you sent, that wasn't what you owed. That was the final payment. And then your father called into your stream, said it in front of all your supporters that you still did not pay him. I don't think he would joke like that. That would be crazy. So you saying that you paid him in 6-month installments. It's May, next payment is scheduled in June. Your dad was trolling.
That is trolling and joking. Now, this is something that I alluded to, and I believe it's halfway through my original video. I'm like, let's just say this is all fake, right? To me, that really wasn't relevant. I don't care if it was fake or not. I showed.
Should have never got to this point in the first place, right? But if it wasn't real, okay.
That she's paid around $47,000 so far, and I do think she comes across as a spoiled brat. I could be wrong. I've never spoken to her before, but the way she portrays herself and the way she acts from the clips that I've seen, it just rubs me the wrong way. So to me, I was just like, okay, you know, whatever. I don't care. It's not like I'm gonna be shocked and ripping my fucking hair out and be like, whoa, influencers fake stuff. I would have never seen that coming, guys. I am so shocked. Like that has never ever happened, right? My issue is when you abuse the copyright system that could potentially make someone lose their income or lose their account. I am not a fan of that. I think there's ways you could have gone about it. You could have sent him a DM. You could have been like, hey, can you take this down? You could have legitimately made this guy lose his income. There's ways.
I told you guys what my opinion is with that. If someone is legitimately stealing your content and you want to take it down, it is what it is, right? If they're adding criticism, like right now, I'm pausing, adding my own critique, right? Which makes this video fair use. As well as me throwing my face on it. A lot of people, they'll just take your content and just upload it without adding anything to it, right? And be like, what? I thought this was original. Nah, that's not right. Right. So yeah, that's how I feel with it. Can you be lenient in actually what I do? Right. When people just take my stuff and upload it, if it's like a clip that's longer than a certain amount of, I guess, time, I will maybe drop a comment and say, hey, what's up? Right. I think recently somebody uploaded 2 minutes of my stuff. Right. And it was just like a rant video with me just talking. They uploaded it and I had to drop a comment like, can't you at least put my name in the title, like on the description? Like link me. Don't just upload my stuff without telling people where to get it from. Right. And then they had to, I guess they put my name in the description. I was like, damn. And mind you, you didn't add anything to it. I had the right to take it down, but chose not to because I don't care, right? People can clip my stuff if they're just clipping it. You know what I mean? So I do think that that's petty, right? Was she in her right if they uploaded her whole content without actually adding anything? Probably, but you still could have probably just sent a message. You know what I mean? It's Twitter, Instagram, but who cares? You know what I mean?
To go about it. If you don't want a clip of yourself that's going around that you yourself live streamed, by the way, no one stole this from her iCloud. She willingly streams like 8 hours of her live. You could have sent him a DM. You could have been like, yo, can you add context to it? Or, I'll give my side of the story. But immediately hitting the copyright claim button, I don't think that's a good move. And it does set a bad precedent. Point number 2, I DMCA'd the clips because I knew Twitter has a hate boner for me and would absolutely blow it up, starting another massive hate train on an out of context clip where people.
Okay, see now, I can't even defend this person, which I wasn't doing in the first place, but I can't defend them in any way, shape, or form when it comes to this situation. You're admitting that you took down the clips not because of copyright, but because you were afraid of this going, I guess, viral. That's stupid and actually counterproductive. But yeah, nah, I'm not rolling with that. Yeah, she was wrong for the copyright, straight up.
Will just make assumptions about the truth. You knew that Twitter hates you, so you decided to make people outside of Twitter hate you even more. Okay, great play, Chief. Like, what's the thinking process here? Here's what I'm going to do, okay? People on Twitter hate me. Let's now give them a valid reason to hate me even more. And the thing is, this reached beyond Twitter. I think I don't have a Twitter account. I only have Instagram, and it reached me. So on your quest to troll or fuck with people on Twitter, you just brought more attention to this. What's the thinking process here? People hate me, so now let's give them even more ammunition. Yo, this is kind of retarded. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you that I'm horrible by being horrible and potentially costing this guy his income. Okay, great move. 1,000 IQ moment right here. Especially the internet did that anyway, so I guess it'll happen regardless. Love that. However, bitch, I don't regret DMCAing anyone when someone's main goal is to share a drama baiting out of context clip that has no information and is most likely just to start hate.
I don't know if she's aware that they could screenshot this and use this to defend why they weren't actually breaking copyright or anything. They're admitting that this person took it down just because. Like, you was about to hurt my feelings. I took it down using copyright. Nah, that's abusing the system. I gotta agree. She's wilding. She had no right to do that if that was the purpose. People say mean things to me all the time. If the content's fair use, I'm not taking it down.
If you know Twitter hates you, why would you ever give them more ammunition? Truth be told, I don't know why Twitter hates you that much. I don't know that much about you. I made a video a few months ago, low-key kind of defending you and low-key simping. A tier 3 simp out here. Being like, hey, leave her alone, guys. She did not say the N-word. So I'm not a hater. I'm not an op. I'm just seeing this as a normie, I guess. And it makes you look horrible. It is not a good look for you or your brand. Doubling and tripling down on this situation, not a very good move in my opinion. If there was a video of me going around, of me saying dumb shit, and I don't like it, I'm going to reach out to the person and be like, hey man, can you please take that down? You know, there's ways to go about it.
I wouldn't even acknowledge that shit. I'm gonna just be honest. Niggas will take out of context things and lie on you on a regular basis, bro. Paying attention to it might actually make it bigger, right? If I'm just being honest with you. People who want to believe that clip for what it is or what it's not are going to do that regardless, especially if they already don't like you. There's nothing you can do. It's just the way the internet works.
Or just ignore it. Like, who the fuck cares? If you would have never done that, I would have never talked about it. Now, if they do share a moment where I truly fuck up, then I take responsibility and let the clips roam free. Number 3, it has been exhausting seeing all these harassment comments, clips, and videos towards me on the clip where my dad was just trolling me. I want to stand up for myself and stop misinformation from spreading. And I also ask that the people on the internet take these clips with a grain of salt. I don't think it's the worst response of all time. I do think it's weird and pretty stupid to double and triple down, being like, oh yeah, I did it. I don't care. I mean,
that was pretty dumb. I don't think this could benefit her. In fact, it's gonna make it stick out more that she was wild. Like, yeah, it's not good.
And I wouldn't personally do this. I think it's scummy and it does make you look bad, and the precedent it could set and just the internet as a whole is not a very good precedent if I gotta keep it real. I mean, I guess by her logic, if anyone ever makes a video on me and I don't like it, if they're mean, right? If they say something mean and it makes me cry and suicidal, I will just strike the whole video down. I guess that's a move for 2025. If we're doing that, there's a few videos I need to strike. There's a few ops
That's crazy.
I gotta take care of.
My channel about to be gone. Well, I don't hate this dude or anything, so maybe he's not talking about me. But I react to his content. Even though it's fair use and I can fight it and win. I haven't lost a fair use strike yet, actually. I've become really good at defending myself against that when it comes to copyright. I'm not no expert, but I've had enough experience in conversations. Especially with YouTube, I was able to talk to them directly.
Top reply says, stop abusing DMCA. Cool, so you admit to abusing DMCA takedowns. You're a dog shit human. That's the thing. You didn't silence.
She dead ass just to admit it to it. This is only going to make it worse and get more seen and get bigger.
The critics, and this went beyond Twitter. This went to YouTube, and I believe I saw it on Reddit as well. In your way to silence people and take shit down, it just amplified everything, and it just made everything so much worse for you. And now there's so many other people that hate you, and they're calling you mean things. Now, I wouldn't say anything that's offensive or mean. Never. You went about it in the stupidest way possible, and well, now you can't cry. So basically, you're just going to keep abusing DMCA. I guess so. This is why when stuff like this happens, the second you try to suppress it or hide it,
I guess so.
So this is. Why when stuff like this happens, the second you try to suppress it or hide it, it just makes things so.
I forgot the name of that, but it's something effect, right? When you try to hide something, it becomes more big or more known. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that is true. It does happen. And she might have been better off just ignoring it.
So much worse. It just becomes a much, much, much bigger deal than it should have been. And I've seen this play time and time and time and time again, where people think they can suppress certain information or strike videos down, and then it just becomes a whole mess. Seen it way too many times to be like, this never works out. Just own it, ignore it, or move on. Those are your 3 options. And I do think Emily is in the wrong. I do think she's an idiot for this.
She wild out. I think she wild out for sure. Right? And it seems like instead of actually like taking accountability, maybe growing from it, she took the route of being nasty and trying to front. Like, do we know if her father was really trolling? You ain't my family if you doing that. My brother, if he calls me while I'm streaming, nigga, it's okay. And he hangs up pretty immediately, right? Even though I might mute the mic or anything. Just, you streaming? All right, cool. Well, point in my life, I stream so much, I gotta get back to that kind of time. That when my family did reach out to me, the first question they would ask, are you streaming? Did you just finish streaming? You still doing it? Okay, talk to me. Right? So, yeah, if her father was trolling her or whatever, he wanted her to get some kind of backlash. But tell me what your opinion is down in the comment section. Check out the original video from Sensitive Society, as well as check out my other videos, my previous ones. I try to drop like 3 a day, right? I try to be active out here. Check that out if you're able to. Check me out on Patreon, as well as my memberships in Discord.